We have a number of things to talk about tonight, including a big anniversary locally for a local store. Local institution, actually.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't ever hear it described that way, although they have a market, have a farm market. So you, of course, are talking about the Lee Turkey Farm, which is a historic landmark in East Windsor Township, and we're celebrating their 150th anniversary since 1868 to now, and they have become really an important treasure within our community, a great attraction in the tri-state area to people, and they have really quite an interesting history here in the township. So we had a special event. We presented them with a proclamation from the mayor. We unveiled a set of gateway signs that we're going to be erecting at some point in October, and we'll have lots more to say about the farm, but
we do have a videotape of that very presentation, and if the folks in the control room will push that magic button, we'll take a look.
We're here to celebrate the 150th anniversary of this great treasure here in our community. We have 3 generations here of Lees. So the 150th anniversary represents that this farm goes back to 1868, and there have been multiple generations in the Lee family who have owned and who have operated and overseen the great farm operations. The farm is particularly significant to East Windsor for a number of reasons. First of all, we've always considered it an oasis here in what is really a predominantly residential area, and so it provides really a wonderful balance. It's a farm that, with the cooperation and frankly at the request of the Lee family, and I remember the day that I got the visits to come in and speak to me about how we were going to preserve the farm for future generations and ensure that it could be financially stable, and that the many development pressures that were out there, because this is just a great location to build a different crop of homes or condominiums, and none of us, including the Lee family, wanted to see that happen. The farm employs many young people in the area, and they have a great time being here and being able to come over and assist and have a part-time job, and it's great to see so many young people who work here. The Lee Turkey Farm was one of the first pick-your-own-fruit farms in New Jersey, so it's got historical significance not only in its structures, which date back to the early 1800s, but also in many of its innovative approaches to supporting, sustaining, and increasing the functions of the farm. We're really thrilled. I know all the members and myself were excited to plan today and to think about celebrating here on the farm with the Lee family their 150th year here in our community. We also wanted to think of something really special that we could do in conjunction with the 150th. We wanted to let the world know how excited we were to celebrate with you. And so we have designed, we think it's really neat and fun, and we hope that you like it as much as we enjoy putting it together.
And there's the gateway sign that you presented.
It is, yeah, and it is pretty fun. East Windsor Township, proud home to the Lee Turkey Farm. Very true words. We are going to put those signs out on Route 130. So one will be on the north side of the town as you enter in the area of the former police barracks. And then the other will be on the south side going north. And we actually have made a small alteration. That sign will have an arrow, so we're going to put it a little above the gateway so that people know where to turn to get to the farm. But actually what you saw in that picture were 3 generations of Lees. So Dick and Ruth, the current primary owners, operators, Ronnie and Janet, and then their son Dylan, who's taken an active love and interest in the farm. So it's a wonderful family. The farm has been operated by 6 generations of Lees, and goes back, as we indicated, to 1868. And actually, it wasn't in the photo so much, but a section of the farmhouse as well as the barn actually date back to 1802. The building. So
wow.
it is very much not just that the family has operated the farm for many years, but the buildings themselves are historic. And some of the things about it, I did reference, you heard them on the remarks, but just really to underscore some of the comments. So the farm was preserved in 2006, and I know that's something that was really important to them. The market had gotten very hot at that point, and that's a prime location. You know, I called it an oasis.
Indeed.
But it's a prime location for housing. And so what they discovered during the hot market is the value of the farmland. It's a 54-acre farm, and the fact that if they wanted to pass the farm on, that were going to be dramatic tax consequences and other ramifications. So with the assistance of the county officials, it was entered into the Mercer County Farmland Preservation Program over a long-term installment payment, so that way they would every year have funds to support it in years that were less well. Because one of the things that happens when you sell the development rights is the equity diminishes in the actual property because it now can't be used for everything. One of the other things that's really marvelous as well is that the farm was a leader in energy conservation. Ronnie Lee was actually the first New Jersey farmer to use solar energy to power operations of the farm. So obviously we love sustainability, and we love our green here in East Windsor. So that's another way in which he has really been a leader and a contributor in terms of farm operations. Another thing that didn't mention in the clip there about the farm and about the Lees is that the Lee Turkey Farm has been a member for years of the Farmers Against Hunger. And last year in 2018, I guess that's actually this year, is that the farm received the Neil Robeson Farmers Against Hunger Award in recognition of what have been their very generous donations of their surplus produce and turkey for those in need. So they've actually hosted 21 years of gleanings to contribute those food offerings to those people in need. So the farm has really been a tremendous attraction in the tri-state area. If you go by there on a weekend in the summer, fall, you'll see the cars and the license plates from all over. And just a couple of other interesting, I think it was heard on the clip, but they were actually the first New Jersey farm to pick your own.
Yes.
I think a lot of people don't realize that in terms of their fruit and vegetable produce. And just to give you some magnitude, so the farm has been raising turkeys for 60 years, and they approximate that about 3,000 turkeys annually are raised by and on the Lee Turkey Farm. So, of course, the name, Lee Turkey Farm.
Yes.
So they really have a whole history, not only of the family operating the farm, but really a series of innovations that they have been involved in over the time that the farm has been in operation. So we love it, and I'm personally a customer as well. I did concede that. Ronnie said, yes, you are, at the event. And they just are one of our favorite places in town. And when we do even township maps and we pick the places that we want to show on the graphics, the Lee Turkey Farm is always one of the places that we want to show because it is so special, it's so unique, and we are so very, very proud to have them in our community. So happy 150th to all of our viewers. Keep watch for the signs. They will appear very soon.
Very good. 609-443-2923 is the number to reach Mayor Mironov with a question. We're live on Wednesday, October 10th.